Hello everyone, let's solve this problem. The tangents to the parabola y squared equal to 4ax at the points P and Q meet at R. Part A. Determine the coordinates of R. So as part of the solution, we need to first sketch our parabola. So here is our parabola. This is x-axis, the axis of the parabola. Then this is y-axis. So our parabola is y squared equal to 4ax. This is the first tangent and this is the second tangent. Okay. So point P is AP squared and then 2AP, and here is our point Q. But the question is saying that the tangents to this parabola meet at point what? R. What does that mean? We need to get the points of R. How are we going to get them? One, we first differentiate this parabola and then get the gradients of tangent 1 and tangent 2. So let's begin. So to differentiate this, we are going to say 2y dy dx is equal to 4a. Okay, so we divide both sides by 2y, and our dy dx is equal to 2a out of y. Okay, now at point P, we are going to say our dy dx is equal to 2a divided by, where there is y, we are going to substitute 2a and p. So this is equal to 1 out of a p. To find the equation of tangent 1, we are going to say y minus y1 out of x minus x1 is equal to 1 out of a p. But at point P, we have AP squared, then 2AP. This is our x1 and this is our y1. So we substitute y minus 2AP divided by x minus AP squared. Everything is equal to 1 out of a p. We cross multiply. We shall have yp minus 2ap squared. Everything is equal to x minus ap squared. So we carry negative 2ap to the right. So we shall have yp is equal to x. Now we have negative ap squared, and then when we transfer negative 2ap squared to the right, we are going to remain with ap squared. So we divide both sides by p, and we shall remain with y is equal to x out of p, then plus ap. Okay, so this is the equation of the tangent at this point. Okay, so we want to get another equation of the tangent at point Q. So we shall say, remember, our dy dx is equal to 2a out of y. Dy dx is equal to 2a out of y. But at point Q, we have aq squared, then 2aq. So we substitute, we shall have dy dx is equal to 2a out of 2a and q. When we simplify this, we are going to have 1 out of a q. So to get the equation of this second tangent, we shall say y minus y1 is 2aq divided by x minus x1, it is aq squared. Everything is equal to 1 out of aq. So we cross multiply and we shall have yq minus 2aq squared. Everything is equal to x minus aq squared. So we transfer negative 2aq squared to the right. So we shall have y2 equal to x divided by q, then plus aq. But don't forget that they told us that these two tangents meet at R. So we are going to say at R, y1 is equal to y2. So our y1 is given by x out of p plus ap, and our y2 is given by x out of q plus aq. So we find the x coordinates, and we are going to do it by transferring x out of q to the left and then ap to the right. So we shall have x out of p minus x out of q is equal to aq minus a and p. So we find the LCM, which is p multiplied with q, and pq divided by a p, we are going to remain with a q. So we shall have qx minus pq divided by q, we are going to be left with a p. So p times x, we get p x, and everything equal to. Now on the right hand side, we have a as the common factor, so we pull it out to remain with q minus a p. So we can realize that on the left hand side, we have qx minus px, where x is the common factor as well. So we factor it out to remain with q minus p divided by a pq. Everything is equal to a into q minus a p. So we divide both sides by q minus p. So we shall be left with x is equal to a, p, and q. So we need the y coordinate. Don't forget that we said our y1, let's use y1, is equal to x out of p, then plus a, p. Where there is x, we are going to substitute a, p, and q. So our y coordinate is equal to a, p, q divided by p, then plus a multiplied with the p. So this p will cancel with this p, so we shall remain with y equal to aq plus a, p. We can simplify this, so our y equal to a into q plus a p. So our coordinate r is equal to x is a, p, q, and then y is a into q plus a p. Part B. Given that the point R lies on the line 2x plus a is equal to 0. What does that mean? Let's first indicate line 2x plus a is equal to 0. What does that mean? Let's carry this a to the right hand side. Remain with 2x equal to negative a. We divide by 2. We divide by 2. Meaning that the x coordinate at R is equal to negative a out of a 2. So we come down and substitute. Remember, we say that the x coordinate is a, p, q. And in part B, they are telling us that the x coordinate is negative a out of 2. So we are going to substitute it here. So we shall say APQ is equal to negative a out of a 2. So we can divide through by a, implying that P multiplied with the Q is equal to negative what? A half. Let's proceed. They told us that given that the point R lies on the line to x plus a equal to 0, deduce that the locus of the midpoint of PQ. So let's indicate PQ. This is P and this is Q. Okay, deduce that the locus of the midpoint of PQ is this one. So in the first place, we have to find the midpoint of PQ. So let's find it. Remember, our P is located at AP squared, then 2A and P, and our Q is located at AQ squared, then 2A and Q. So we want to get the midpoint. First of all, at X, then at Y. So we are going to say the midpoint of X is equal to AP squared plus AQ squared, everything divided by a 2, implying that our X equal to A into P squared plus Q squared, everything divided by 2. So we multiply both sides by 2. And then divide by A. So we shall have P squared plus Q squared, everything is equal to 2x out of A. Now we need to find the midpoint at Y. So we shall say Y is equal to 2AP plus 2AQ, everything divided by a 2. So we shall be left with Y equal to A into P plus Q. Okay, so we divide by A, we divide by A. So Y out of A is equal to P plus a Q. Remember, we want to get the equation of the midpoint. What does that mean? I can square both sides. So when I do it, I'm going to have Y squared out of A squared is equal to P squared plus Q squared, then plus 2P and Q. But don't forget that we said P squared plus Q squared is equal to 2x out of A. So we shall have Y squared out of A squared is equal to 2x out of A, then plus 2. We also noted that whenever we find PQ is equal to negative 1 out of 2. So this is negative 1 out of what? A 2. This cancels with that, and we shall have Y squared out of A squared is equal to 2x out of A, then minus a 1. We get the LCM on both sides, so we shall have Y squared is equal to A into 2x minus A squared. So we shall have Y squared is equal to, we can factorize out A, so we shall have A into 2x minus A as required by the question. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share the video for more about math.